Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Sagittarius, I am going to do, I used to call it my High Priestess reading. You can still call it that. I kind of want to call it superhero reading. I'm going to look at what is your superpower, what is your kryptonite, what is your nemesis, and your next assignment. So if you haven't heard of this reading before and you're newer to my channel, your superpower is kind of like your greatest strength. It's the thing that you're really good at. It's what you should do. It's always the thing that you have to lean into. And yeah, it's all yours, that thing there. And it's really good and it does good things for you in your life. The kryptonite is, for obvious reasons, it is the kind of the thing that is your weakness, and it could be your downfall if you're not careful with it, right? Like always be careful around that energy. Your nemesis is something that at times can feel like your downfall. Like it could be something coming into your life at the worst time. It's like, I really do not need this right now. There's no way I can deal with this. But you manage to deal with it. You manage to get through it, and you end up coming out stronger on the other side. Your next assignment, I think it speaks for itself. So I'm going to get started. I don't know if you see there's literally a passed out cat on the table. He had his catnip and he is out. I was like a light. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Oracle deck. Sorry about that, Larry. Sorry. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Oracle deck to get started, and then we're going to go into the Wild Unknown Tarot. From the Sagittarians. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is superpower. Their kryptonite, their nemesis, and their next assignment. The elephant is your superpower. Your superpower is following your intuition, maybe having certain visions and ideas here, and that's using those because you can't really see much in front of you. You can see like a few steps in front of you, and you just keep trusting what your inner knowing and your inner guidance system is. That's your superpowers, Sagittarius. I really like that. It's kind of like lighting up the moment wherever you find yourself standing as well. It's kind of funny. It's not, the song isn't coming in. The meaning behind the song came in the Scorpio extended. But it's lighting up the darkness where you stand. Yeah, now the song is coming out. You don't know where the journey ends, but you know where to start. And to start is where you are right now. That's where your journey starts, okay? You don't know where it's ending, where it's going. Follow your intuition. Your kryptonite. Interesting. Horse. Now, I feel like this is very relevant. A, because you are the centaur. So you are the horse and the man. And we also have the third eye area indicated in this card, but it's the moon. And in this case, I want to say, when you let your base emotions, maybe your fears, get the better of you, you're becoming more reactive as opposed to being really, really grounded, steadfast, and sure of your goals and I want to say sure of your moment. What is your moment right now? That's your superpower. Because, right, the whole energy with Sagittarius, too, is the beast becoming the man, right? And the horse is the beast. It's coming up as like your kryptonite. Particularly when your third eye has got the moon here. Maybe for some of you, this could even be astrological. Like maybe there was a lunar eclipse. There's a solar eclipse. And it's going to be happening as well in a couple of weeks. Yeah, like a couple of weeks. So that's interesting. It's not running around. So running around with your head half cocked, right? It's not the best thing to do. That's a kryptonite for you. It's taken on this elephant energy. And I want to say too, elephants are extremely wise. Elephants live longer than horses. Elephants I don't want to diss horses. I love horses, okay? This is just for the reading. I just want to say elephants live longer than horses. Elephants are also known for never forgetting anything. I don't want to say that horses are also not wise in that capacity, but I am really picking up like all the things that an elephant learns over time. An elephant stores that information, and then storing that information helps it produce its visions and its insight for itself. Have you ever seen like a big old matriarch elephant who's got like her herd with her and they're having a drought, and she goes to the first water hole that she remembers? No water there. All right, I'm going to go. I remember my great Aunt Sally used to take us to the water hole over here. So we go to the water. I remember how to get there. I don't know. It's almost like it's not knowing the map in her mind, this matriarch, the map in her mind. It's not knowing. Now, I shouldn't even say, because the patriarchal elephants will do this too. Sometimes they'll come to a herd where they have bred and they have their own offspring and ladies in there or whatever, and they'll come and help that herd out too. So matriarch, patriarch, whatever, but it is like really being in your power here in whatever element you resonate with. And it's like knowing just, oh yeah, past that rock, and we go this way. I just keep going that way, and then I come to the big old dead tree, and then I go that way, right? It's one step in front of the other. But this is being very, very wise. I mean, I've heard people even say, like biologists or whatever, naturalists, studying these elephant herds, and that an elephant, when drought gets really, really bad, can find a way to get to a watering hole that it hasn't been to since it was like a baby elephant itself. So you have this wisdom within you. That's your superpower. You have a wisdom within you that's, I don't know, it could be generational. It could be generational. Or it could even be like just, I don't know, yeah. Because that's how that wisdom is passed on, right? You have some type of generational wisdom here. That's your superpower. Don't get lost in the illusions. And don't get too lost in the ethereal. Because you also have a lot of... I just heard practical magic. You have a lot of practical magic. Oh, yeah. Your Nemesis, the butterfly. Your Nemesis is the butterfly. It's kind of funny how these work, right? Because the butterfly was Scorpio's strength or superpower. It's your Nemesis. Maybe it's being like, oh, but that would make sense because Scorpio is about death and rebirth, death and rebirth, death and rebirth, yada, yada, yada. Been here, done that. You're like, no, that's not. I don't want to. But you're having some kind of rebirth, or that is, doesn't really feel like, I don't know. It always is supposed to make you stronger, right? But the butterfly is coming up as a nemesis for you. So for whatever reason, these points of rebirth may not feel that great, but they make you stronger. Your next assignment, was the fox. To think on your feet. Could be some energy that you're approaching as the elephant. I don't know. I just get the way the fox is looking across the table at the elephant. A fox ain't going to take down an elephant, right? But a fox could. I don't know what this is. We need to look at it more with the tarot. But just like kind of feeling this energy in the way it's playing out on the table. The fox is almost like looking at the elephant like, I could throw the elephant off its path here. I don't think the fox would do it on. It's almost like a little pack of foxes, right? Or like, it's reminding me like flies. Like your next assignment could have something to do with, an irritant around you possibly. Something sneaky? It really can't do anything to you. But right, I mean, if there's enough of it, I guess it could. I was picturing like caribou going off of cliffs because of the mosquitoes in the tundra here in Canada. So what is going on? You got the Scorpion card at the bottom. Something going on between you and a Scorpion. A Scorpio. You and a Scorpion. Something going on between you and a Scorpio. it's kind of funny because Scorpio's strength, like I said, their superpower was this butterfly. It's your freaking nemesis. And then Scorpio had this card for them in the reverse, but then the fire ant was with it. Like, it just felt like something that flipped them upside down. Just underline. Having enough of something and just like lashing out. Definitely time for the tarot. He is really out like a light. You know, sometimes the dog Lily will eat his catnip. It doesn't do anything for. And she comes up to me and like, you've got catnip in your beard. You have catnip. I think it's because she's very much a foodie, and even if it's not something she wants, but somebody else is eating it, she figures. So if I put it down and he doesn't take it right away, the dog ends up eating it. The crazy house. All right. Where's the journey? Where to start? Tell me I'm too young to understand. Caught up in a dream. I don't. What's that called? So wake me up when it's all over, and I'm wiser and I'm older. So, but that's your strength. So wake up. Wake up. The butterfly. Come out of your chrysalis and wake the fuck up. That's what I'm hearing. Like, come out of your chrysalis and wake the fuck up. So wake me up when it's all over. And I'm wiser and I'm older. It's all over. Something's all over. So wake up. Open up your third eye and wake up. You don't know where the journey ends, but you know where to start right now. Wake the fuck up. You're wiser and you're older. The Two of Cups. That's your superpower. That's nice. Okay. Horse is your kryptonite. You know, the last thing you want a horse to be doing is running half-cocked through... That didn't come out right. Anyways. You know, running really reactive into a dark woods. Oh my God. That horse is going to hurt itself. It's going to run into a tree. It's going to trip on a stump or a root or a log. Kryptonite is the horsey moon. Horsey moon. Maybe you have a moon in Sagittarius. Some of you are here with a moon in Sagittarius. It's not working in your favor right now for some reason. Your nemesis is the butterfly. The Nine of Wands. Oh my God. It's like a long, but that's... Right? Okay. If you're having some type of rebirth here, and this is the stairway to get to it, you aren't going to get there like this, okay? Not safely and not intact. You're going to go like this. Balance. I'm really getting like with this Two of Cups is balance. There's got to be some other energy around you, though, that's working with you with that. Your next assignment is the Fox. The Father of Cups. Well, it's a deep emotional maturity. Why is the fox here? The way it's looking at the elephant. Maybe it's an energy. You know, the fox is also described, I think it's in this deck, as the perfect partner. I mean, it didn't say anything about it because it's sitting there by itself staring at you. And you have the Two of Cups. It's like you're guiding yourself towards a very important relationship here in your life. It's a fox. It's a Father of Cups. It's a deep well of emotion. That's your next assignment. The Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Could be some sort of collaborative work here. Could be online too with the web. Clarify me here. Clarify the fox. Why is the fox staring at the elephant? Tell me that. The Emperor. And why the Emperor? Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody is watching you, but not like creepy like that Michael Jackson song. Somebody's watching me, and I get no privacy. Whoa, whoa. Some always feel like somebody's watching me. The fox is watching you. This energy is watching you approaching. It's watching you very slowly and steadily get past some type of intense major obstacle that comes through to me as I don't know how else to describe it. As domineering, possessive, controlling. I don't know. With the Emperor, the Ten of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ten of Swords. If you move too quick in this, it'll I'll betray you. I don't know. It's weird. But the Son of Pentacles. This is head down, focus. Right? Knight of Pentacles. Head down, focus. Coming through something pretty difficult. The fox watches you. That's your next assignment. I feel like it's this fox. Or maybe this fox has been through that. I don't know. Somebody has. Somebody's been through something here in probably I don't know. It's either like a relationship that you would have with another person, or it could be like a father figure, or it could be like a business or some type of institutional structures around us. Okay, it's like that. It's that energy, and it asks an enormous amount of weight to be placed on someone in that, and that it'll also betray you. So I don't know. Could be also like an ending, coming off of a really intense, painful ending here. Okay, so that's your next assignment. It's the fox. There's something, either you've gone through that or the fox has gone through it, and that's where you're going. But the fox is coming out, and because it's coming out with the King of Cups upright, I feel like it's like a really deep, mature, emotionally mature, stable person. Or maybe that's where you're going to be. Your superpower, the Elephant and the Two of Cups. The Ace of Swords. You know the truth. Keep stepping forward. Yeah, you're going towards something quite significant here. Keep one foot in front of the other. Don't be the wild horse running through the woods in the night. Don't do that. That will not be good. You'll fall down, you'll trip, you'll break a leg, and then you got to put the horse down. You're not to be the centaur. You're to be the man here. That was interesting that I said that. The human. The horse and the moon. Okay, so here's the other thing. I don't know if your psychic abilities were compromised in some way, because the moon in the trees here is facing this way, but yours is going in another way, right? One is waxing and one is waning. I never remember which direction is which. But it's almost like I don't know, some kind of cycle. It's throwing you off. Oh, a card came out. Well, the Four of Pentacles. Oh, the Four of Pentacles. You need to keep moving forward. Don't stop. I kind of wonder too, like maybe that's like the horse stops. I'm not going to go through the woods. Well, the horse is not the energy. Okay, if you have to walk through the dark woods, you're walking through some type of darkness. It's how you walk through it that changes everything for you. If you stand at the edge of the forest, like too, I want to say that. I could see the horse doing that. Like, I'm not going to go in there. My instinctive fears are telling me not to do it. Because, right, there's wolves. And it's not an area the horse can full out run, like gallop through it to get away from anything. That's where they tend to stay in the open plains and fields. But the Four of Pentacles, not moving, containing your energy, standing still at the threshold of the forest is your kryptonite, it's your weakness. Keep stepping forward, keep stepping forward. You know the truth. Your Nemesis, the butterfly, and the Nine of Wands. The Five of Swords. There's only one way through this. I don't know what's going on for you, but there is only one way through, Sagittarius. And it's you're wise, you know this. Just keep going. One foot in front of the other. You are the elephant right now. Believe that, know that. The elephant doesn't have to worry about anyone in the woods. Not that one, he's pretty big. Why do you have the Scorpion at the bottom? You might be at your last straw. Oh, fuck this shit. Scorpion. Son of Cups. Page of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. Oh. I don't know. You could be fed up with love. Fed up with... Fed up with being able to move your heart forward. Maybe. I don't know, maybe you're fed up in love. But I tell you, you're heading towards something. Just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Be the wise old elephant walking through the forest. I do feel like you're walking through the forest, and it's how you get through the forest that is important here. Don't be the horse, be the elephant. Okay? Two of Wands at the bottom. Oh, isn't that crazy? It's coming off like, what are those things? My grandfather was so good at that. You could find water with that, right? I've said that before, and you guys will put in the comments what it is. I can't remember what it's called again. Yeah, he found an artesian well for himself on his property. When I was a kid, he did that. Water out of that well was amazing. I miss that well. So good, that water. Anyways, yeah, right? And what did I talk about? The elephant. It's like you know how to get to the water. The water, the deep emotional pool here with the King of Cups. That's what I have. There you go, Sagittarius. That's what I have for you, my friends. I'm going to go to the extended. In the extended, I'm going to ask, what is the energy of your inner child right now? What is your inner child asking of you? How are you responding, and how would your inner child like you to respond? Thank you so much, Sagittarius. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.